Welcome to the Crypto Boss Ninja channel. I know I'm going live late. I be honest, I forgot about the live stream, but hey, when I remembered, I'm like I can't miss this day. I can't miss Saturday. So here we are live. Let me give me a few minutes to get set up here. I just posted to my Telegram group that we are live. So if you guys are rewatching the stream later, we do have a Telegram group. Link to join that is in my description on YouTube and my bio, obviously on TikTok. But I'm going to get live here on TikTok as well. And let me get my stand. So give me about 3 minutes and we will all be ready to go. Hopefully you all are having a great weekend, a great Saturday. I'm still looking for my... Okay, I found it. So it's raining here. We have not gotten rain in probably 6 weeks, maybe honestly more measurable rain, I should say, in Iowa. So it's nice to see it. I was happy about it, so I went for a bike ride in the rain. That was a blast. And we have a problem. My phone is about to die, so that's not going to work very well. Better charge that. And then we'll be ready to go here on TikTok. All right, so. All right, I need to retitle this to something crypto related. I do want to talk about the trade I am in right now. It's called Pepe Community Coin, and I've made videos about it, but not many people watch, so I'm a little surprised because it is doing pretty damn well, and I was right about it. So let me title this where is Bitcoin going next? Bear with me. Come join. Right, it's not going to let me type anymore. So that is what it will say. And I'm going to set the cover to, I don't know, picture myself. There we go. I don't know how good of a picture that is, but let's go. All right, so right now Bitcoin. Should be good. Before I go anywhere today, we need to go and look at... I appreciate if you guys hit the likes. It is very easy to do, and it helps me out a lot. So I do appreciate when you guys do that. I do want to look quickly as we get some... I'm still waiting for people to join on TikTok. I'm also not sure how my phone went from 5% to 10% in 30 seconds. That's interesting. Right now, I feel like the last two or three live streams before this, so this is the third straight live stream, I believe, maybe I'm wrong, that we've been at 47 on the Fear and Greed Index. Maybe it was lower before, but I know it was in the 40s. Maybe it was at 43, I don't know, but I thought it was 47. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Either way, it's still at neutral. I believe 50 and higher is, well, 50 and higher might be... I don't know what 50 and higher. I thought maybe 50. I don't know. But either way, we're still at neutral on the Fear and Greed Index. It really doesn't matter. Oh, I don't know. Maybe 45 and lower is fear. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know. Because yesterday it was 43 and we were at fear. So maybe it was 43 on the last live stream. And last week was 43 in fear. And last month, 41 in fear. So finally, Bitcoin's slowly going up. And we are getting, you know, out of the fear area. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I did have this symmetrical triangle. They break up or down 50% of the time. Clearly, you got the break to the downside. But I do want to talk about something. I mean, you could definitely say, here's your pull, and a new bear flag is forming. But I do want to look at the daily time frame and work our way down. So with that being said, I'm just going to delete that, delete this. And I would probably rather just start with a clean chart, but here's what we're doing. So right now, daily chart on the stock RSI, if you guys are on TikTok, you guys can see that is currently overbought, or basically overbought at 71. And there's no clear trade to me to be in. I like to trade on the 4-hour chart, so right now we're not on the 4-hour chart, but daily chart is coming down. And it's, to me right now, you're below the 200-day moving average, so there's not really much of an entry on a Bitcoin trade if you're swing trading it. On the 4-hour chart right now, 4-hour chart is getting quickly overbought, probably going to make a lower high, especially because it's the weekend. So I would definitely expect it to make a lower high. Also, low liquidity. So at this point for Bitcoin, I'm expecting a move lower. Well, I mean, I think short term you're going to go a little bit higher, but based on the 4-hour chart getting overbought this fast, I would expect to move lower. The only good sign for the bulls is that you're above the 200-day moving average. So if Bitcoin can hold 26,300, we'll call it, then technically you are bullish, but barely. there's no trade to be taken. If I was trading Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, I would not be in a trade because you're in the cloud right here, as you can see, which is the Ikimoki cloud. If you're above it, I would be long. If you're below it, I'd be short. But if you're in the cloud, you can't be bullish on it. Technically, it is red right now, but you're still in the cloud. So until you get like over here, and probably in a day, maybe you could look for an entry as a short. Plus, by then you'd be overbought. So that'd be a great time to enter a Bitcoin short. But yeah, anyways, Bitcoin right now on the 1-hour chart is trying to make a higher low. But here's kind of what I'm looking at right now for a possible move to the downside on the longer time frames, such as like maybe Sunday or Monday. There would be your there's your flag, and if I go back to the 4-hour time frame, I would get your flag pull or your pull from taking the high to the last low, which would basically 27.5 roughly to basically 26.4 roughly, respectively. And then if that is going to become a bear flag, there's your conservative measure move down to approximately 25.7. Actually, it should take it from there. So really, you could be looking at 25.4, possibly as low as 25.4 if we're being conservative out of this Bitcoin short. You gotta wait for this to get overbought a little bit more, so maybe a slightly higher price move. But Bitcoin all day and for the last 2 days has really been struggling to get above $26,600. So honestly, if Bitcoin does not break, obviously 26.6 is probably at this point on the smaller time frames resistance. But I would like to see you get above your last wick up here at 26.750, or if you want to be really safe, 26.8. A move above 26.8 would confirm to me we could actually move back to the upside and a move back to 27.2, which is resistance and strong resistance at that. So right now, I would call for a slightly higher move up, maybe to 26.7. But if you break 26.8, I would be looking for 27.2. But short term, I would not be surprised if you came up to 27.2. But that would basically negate the bear flag. So if you want to stay in this bear flag, and if you have a bearish sentiment, then I would say the bears need the price of Bitcoin to stay below 26.750, and if you do that, you can still be in the bear flag and have a possible move, and probably come next week, early next week, a possible move at some point next week to 25.3. So short term, I would expect to move maybe up to 26.6, maybe 26.750 at the highest, and then probably early next week, Sunday, probably Monday, I should say, a possible move. I'm not saying the move will happen Monday, but I think we could start getting a move down come Monday or Tuesday. Based on the 4-hour time frame, and by then we should be out of the Ikimoki cloud, and you could enter a short based off my trading strategy. So that is not financial advice, but that is, Bitcoin does not give up 26,750 by Monday. I'll probably be entering a short on tomorrow or Monday, depending on when that all happens. But it looks like it will, if the price keeps going sideways, it looks like it'll be out of the cloud. It says Monday, September 25th at midnight my time, Central Time. So yeah, maybe early morning Monday, it would be okay time for a short entry. If you guys enjoy this, I do appreciate the likes. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below. But I do want condition: if you guys want to request an altcoin, I do need to get some likes going. So Petbed Community is a trade I'm in right now. I'm in from 17.3, and we are continuing to get a move up. I did do 2x leverage on this. I did put about, I think it was $188 in this trade, so the trade is worth just under $400 times 2. So $376. Nothing crazy, but it's up a little bit, so maybe it's probably worth, the trade probably worth at least $400 now. Probably maybe more than that, but that is the trade I'm in right now. Market cap is probably around $2 million. So to me, it is a meme coin that probably is gonna, I mean, it's already basically at zero. It went down to just below $1.5 million market cap, and at this point, it does seem like it wants to break out. But on the 4-hour time frame, if you really, it's never been, ever since it came out, it's never been above the Ikimoki cloud on the 4-hour time frame. So if it is gonna break out, I would really want it to, I would want to see it get above 18.7 for like an entire day, which it's above. So if it stays at this price, finally for the first time ever, it's going to be above the Ikimoki cloud on the 4-hour time frame, which is a longer term bullish signal for a possible higher high here above 25. So that's what I'm looking at for right now. It's hard to do TI on a market cap of such a small coin, especially a meme coin like that. But it is something to watch, because if it does run, it could run hard. Yeah. So that's just, it's kind of a degenerate move, but I do have my stop loss at 15.6, which I probably will move up when we make a higher low, which I think we did at 15. Well, I'll leave it at 15.6 for right now, but that is the trade I'm in. I'm also, like I said, probably watching for a Bitcoin trade, a possible Bitcoin short trade on Sunday night, Monday morning. Probably more like Monday early morning. Those are the only two ideas I have on the table right now. And 1 hour time frame made a higher high, barely, but it did. The 15-minute time frame for Pepe Community right now is overbought, but again, definitely making a higher high. Yeah, it's up 20% today, pretty good. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know. So let me just see. No one's watching on YouTube. That's depressing. So is that the weekly chart with the 50 SMA? Hold on. I'm not sorry, but no one's going. Is that the weekly chart with the 50 weekly? Right now I'm looking at Pepe Community, but maybe you're talking about Bitcoin. I was not looking at the weekly time frame. I was looking at the biggest time frame I usually look at is the daily, but I mean, so this is Bitcoin right here. It is kind of, I would clear the drawings, but then it's getting clear all my support and resistances, and I don't want to do that. But this is the daily chart right now. So this yellow line right here, I believe this yellow line is the 200-day moving average. And then this orange line, I believe, is a 50-day moving average. So I just added the orange line. I'm pretty sure the orange line is a 50-day moving average. I pay way more attention to the 200-day moving average because usually the price likes to moon or pump when you get above it on like the 4-hour time frame or the daily time frame, and it likes to dump when you get below it on those time frames. And usually, eventually, at some point after a huge pump or dump, it does come back to the 200-day moving average and kiss it. So it's a decent way to know where the price is going on the longer term time frames. Like right now, this is kind of why it's another reason to be bearish on Bitcoin and probably look for a short come Monday, is because the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour time frame is slightly lower at 26.3. So there's a good chance even if you only go a little lower, you come down to $26,250 probably come Monday, which is only $300 lower, but that's probably 0.5% move for Bitcoin. And there's a good chance if you are really bullish on, and if Bitcoin is really going to moon in the next few weeks, you would hold that 200-day moving average at 26,250 and then get the bounce to the upside. But then after you get the bounce on the 4-hour time frame, I would probably look for a move all the way up to the 200-day moving average on the daily time frame, which you're below right now, which is at 27,780 basically. So I would say on the daily chart, once this gets oversold, it's going to make a higher high more than likely based where the 200-day moving average is to 27.8. But short term, I would look for a move to 26.3 at the very least, probably early this week. So anyways, that's kind of all I got. So Mike Hunt, thank you for the like. Mike Hunt says calcium. Is that a crypto you want me to look at? C-A-L-I calcium. C-A-L-C-I-C-A-L-C-I-U-M. C-I-U-M. 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 Is it on Dex Tools then? C-A-L-C-I-U-M. Is this it? Let me know if this is it. Calcium. Probably is because it's up 400% today, so I would assume this is what we're looking at. Right now, there's not a lot of data. Right now, the 1-hour chart is obviously we can higher high because it's in pump mode. I don't know what it is. So market cap right now is 7 million basically. The 15-minute chart right now is continuing to go higher. The 5-minute chart is kind of going sideways. I don't know what this is. I'd be careful on these coins, especially when you're up 400%. Especially when as far as I can tell, the liquidity is unlocked. I mean, the dev, and I don't know anything about this coin, so maybe. I don't know, but from right here, what I'm looking at on Dex Tools is the liquidity is not locked, meaning they could, you could buy it and then they could pull the liquidity, meaning then you can't sell it. and they take your money. So I'd be very careful on this coin, especially not only that, but it's also at 40% for the day. So there's probably a pullback coming, even if it is a microcap coin. I don't know anything about this. Now it is, if you really want to be degenerate, the 1 minute chart looks bullish. The 5 minute, I mean, every time frame pretty much looks bullish, but of course it is going to look bullish when you're in a complete moonshot. So I don't know. I have no clue what this is. But right now, if it does get any more of a pullback, you would need to hold 318 to remain bullish. Anything below that on the short-term time frames would probably signal a big move lower. And so you can't, basically, if you want to be really conservative, I would say you have to hold 32. Anything below 32, I would be looking for, that's when I would be getting out if you're in this right now. So, I mean, not financial advice, but this... it looks, it's been going parabolic with very little pullback, so be careful. And if it does get a big pullback, that probably means the top is in locally. So anything below 32, in my humble opinion, is a time for a sell signal. Yeah. Thank you for the likes. So if you guys have any other altcoin requests, let me know and I'll look at them. Otherwise, with that being said, that's kind of all I got. I'll be back live Monday, 8 p.m. Central Time. I take that back. I do switch it to 7 p.m. Central Time so I can watch Monday Night Football. So Monday we are now live 7 p.m. Central Time instead of 8 p.m. Central Time. But we're still be live Monday. It's just an hour earlier. Also, guys, feel free to join the Telegram group. Link to join that is in my bio on TikTok and description on YouTube. We are trying to get that more active. Last bull run is very active. This bear market's been very dead, but I do believe we will get it back up and running, and I think it'll be active again at some point here in the near future. Yeah. So XYO, I can definitely look at XYO. Appreciate the likes. I gotta keep checking. As long as there's more likes in the previous comment or previous time I looked, we're good. As long as there's, as long as you guys have requests for me and you're hitting the like button, I can honor your request. So XYO right now, appreciate whoever joined the Telegram group. So anyways, let's look, and I'll be more active in that coming soon. So anyways, right now, we're gonna look at XYO. I'm gonna make a video about this. So testing. All right, bear with me. I'm gonna scream. Welcome back to the Crypto Boss Angel channel. Let's look at XYO. There was a request by Kelsey on the crypto stream to look at this. So obviously, last time we looked at it was a while ago. I said the next local low, if you don't hold the support, could be as low as 268. I think we probably should redraw the fibs. So I'm just going to delete that, and we're going to go full screen with just the chart with no indicators. And basically, I would take it from the last local low to the last local high, and maybe that's what we did last time. Maybe I did that backwards. From the last local low. Yeah, so I think it's the same. 2772, so basically 26, 272, 27 is the next support to the downside if you make this next leg lower on XYO. Let's go back to the stock RSI. Stock RSI is overbought on the daily, so again, it's looking like this is another bear flag going to pump you to the downside. If you can short this anywhere, I mean, I think this coin will survive the bear market, but God, it's just making new lows after new lows after new lows. 4-hour chart wants to make a higher low and hold the support here at 2.9. What does the 1-hour chart want to do? But the thing is, you're still below the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour time frame. 1-hour chart is getting overbought pretty quickly. It also looks like low liquidity here on Coinbase. Although if you can flip 294, you're above the 200-day moving average on the 1-hour time frame. 15-minute chart looks, I don't really care about the 15, looks like. So right now on the 4-hour time frame, you have to get above 306 or 31 to really be bullish. And if you can do that, then that's a good sign. But for right now, it's just going sideways. There's no trade to really be taken on the 4-hour time frame because you're in the cloud. You're below the 200-day moving average. If I had to take any trade, it would probably be a bearish trade. But that's unfortunately that's what I'm looking for. I would, based on the 4-hour time frame, I would be looking for I mean, 4 hour time frame is making a higher low. So if you don't hold 2.9 though, I would be looking for a move to 2.7. If you hold 2.9, I would be looking for a move up to the 200-day moving average on the 4 hour time frame at 306. It does usually like to kiss it, and you see in the past you've touched it multiple times. So I would look for a move back to 306 if you can hold 2.9 as support. That's all I got. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate it. Hit the likes, subscribe, share this video with your friends. I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay. Yeah, XYO just, to me, still looks bad on the longer term time frames. But I don't know, it just doesn't look good. So with that being said, how you feel about Harry Potter in, oh my god, that coin? No problem. I don't know a lot about it. It just sounded stupid when it came out, but that's why it pumped, right? So Harry Potter, I haven't been watching it lately, but here we go. Let's go look at it. Let me go to the 4 hour time frame. Maybe I have to go to the, I'll go to the daily. What's the daily doing? It's not down that much. The all-time high was just above 20 cents, and it's still at 7 cents. Okay, so it's down 60% for a meme coin. That's not horrible at all. Let's just look at something really quick. Yeah, let me make this full screen so you guys can see it. And the last local low was basically right there. So I would say you could come as low as, this would be a new low though, so that's a little bit, I'm not sure about that. It's saying you could, that's negative as well, so I don't think we can really, I'm going to do it without the wicks on the daily time frame. Let's just do that. Okay, so it's saying that this this is support here. You get a local low there, and it's also saying that's where a fib is if you don't use the wicks. And it's saying that support was at 5-0, basically 5, and you held that. You're getting the bounce there, and that could have been your low very well. I mean, it very well could have been. Your next resistance to the upside is going to be the 0.786 fib up here at 11 cents, and you also had a fib up here at basically 9. So 9 cents, and then 11.15 is also resistance, so I'll just put resistances there. So I don't know how to feel about this, but the chart would convey you could get a move up to 8, 9, or basically 9 shorter term. So the chart looks decent short term. Market cap is 72 million basically, so you know it's a pretty high market cap coin. You're not going to probably get 10x in a month on this, but maybe in the bull market it does a 10x or something. So I don't know. I think there's probably assets. I'm more of a degenerate trader, so I would probably stay away from this. I would rather do something with a $2 million market cap like Pepe Community, even though I'm not, you know, maybe this doesn't do anything, but I'd really take my chances on this. Pretty soon I'm going to put my stop loss at break even, but Pepe Community around $2 million market cap, I really think this could at least go to 10 million here short term. But this looks like it could go Pepe or Harry Potter Obama, you know, it could go up to 9 here in my, based on the TA. So, and then someone else, SPX 6900. SPX 6900. Okay. Again, I don't know what this is. It looks like you really are holding support here at this level of 14. And now you're getting the bounce. You obviously had resistance at the all-time high, a lower high there at 50, and short term another lower high at 3.7. So it's making lower highs, higher lows. That's kind of interesting. Daily chart's running out of steam on the stock RSI. That's not a good sign. 4 hour chart right now is making a lower high. The other Obama coin looked good. This does not look good. I bet you come back down to 50% drop incoming. More likely, that's just my quick TA. Making lower highs. You've been making lower highs for a while now. So we'll see what happens. But at some point, you've also now tested this support here at 1, 2, 3, 4 different times. The more times you test the support, the more likely you are to break it and making lower highs. I would not even be surprised if you broke 14. This thing, I don't want to say it's going to zero, but it doesn't even tell me what the market cap is. But I bet this is going back to 14 on the longer term time frames. I don't know, but I don't think that this thing came out on the 17th of August, so I guess it's been out a while. But anyways, that doesn't look super good. Pepe Community, it's this one right here, 18.6. It's about $2 million market cap. It's just another, it's another Pepe Community coin. They're supposed to like replace the old Pepe because they're honest and they're not going to sell on their investors, and they had this audit and all that. So they're pretty active in the Telegram. So I'm not saying it's going to $1 billion market cap like everyone in the Telegram is saying, but I definitely think it has a chance to run because of how good the community is, because of how honest everyone is, because it's a very active community. They're always doing shows on Twitter. So, this thing could run, and that's why I'm invested in it. I'm not investing in it for the meme coin because I think Pepe Community, I'm not convinced it's going to do. I don't think the meme itself is going to do anything. I think it's the community. So I think it could at least go do a 5x here in the next few weeks. We'll see. I mean, it did run at one point from 100K to like 50 million market cap in just 2 days when it first launched, or a few days after it launched. So, but a lot of coins do that. So if it happens again, I'd be very surprised. But I think it can happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen in 2 days. So, but anyways, that's all I got, guys. If you guys enjoyed this, appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to go watch some Hawkeye football. With that being said, I will see you guys on Monday for the next live stream at 7 p.m. Central Time. Until then, stay safe and have a great week. And I will be back sooner than you believe. It will come sooner than you think. I'll see you guys